What up, what up, what up, double M's? It's your boy Keyz, and we back with yet another conversation with Keyz. It's your boy Levy, it's your boy Steve-O, and we gonna let them introduce themselves.
Age before you.
What's up, man? This is Steve, reporting live from Soto. What up?
You know who it is. El Cucaracha, aka the reason why white girls love mayonnaise, the ice cream maker, the ice cream innovator. Yours truly, Levy's Ice Cream, aka DJ Levy 56.
Yes,
So many
indeed, indeed. And today's topic of discussion: why is it easy for men to leave when women get pregnant?
I'll put you in a situation.
All day long. Why? Why is it easy?
I start off like this, because I got a whole kid. I got a whole 2-year-old. Let me tell you this. There's when a woman gives birth, she is equipped with a certain set of skills automatically, off the jump, given her by the creator, whoever you believe in. I also happen to believe in God and Jesus, so I believe that's where she got her set of skills from. And with a man, it's kind of like learning on the job. Like, you don't get those set of skills automatically. So it's a culture shock. It's a lot. It's like, you don't know how to soothe the baby. You don't know how to wrap the baby. You have to learn these things, and it takes a certain person with a certain amount of patience, a certain amount of gratitude, a certain amount of just care that he has to have when a baby comes in that picture. And then that's just that. We're not gonna add in, you have to work, and then you still have to take care of that woman, and you still have to take care, try to keep up your lifestyle of what you want to do. When all that's combined, it can be heavy on a man. Not saying it's not heavy on a woman at all. Not saying that. It's just different, because it's hard for a woman to leave her baby. It was in her, 9 months. It wasn't in us. So it's kind of like, man, yeah, that's the kid and everything, but you stressing me, these bills. You know what? I'm about to hit it on the other side. So I'm going to go get some milk. I'll be back.
Yeah, it's an intimidating factor, you know, to know, okay, now we adding another life into the equation. It was just me and you.
And we was cool.
And it was cool. I can function around that and what you was dishing out. But now we finna add to the equation. Hey man, I think I'm gonna have to subtract at this point.
So let's break it down. You got one kid.
Right.
You got how many kids?
0.
I don't have any kids yet. So we're not trying to take away from the conversation by people being like, oh, you know, you may not have any experience. We understand that. I don't have any experience in kids. This is the only one that got experience in having children. You may have siblings that you had to raise, but it's still not the same thing as having kids. So I'm not trying to take away from that at all.
Exactly.
At all, you know what I mean? But when you go through life, you have experiences. Experience is a teacher, so you don't necessarily have to have kids to understand certain concepts. I will say I don't take nothing away from the women who've given birth and the men who've sat there for that, but pretty much you can have the understanding as you get older of why men will dip from a situation like that, because it's such a heavy thing. You're sitting there bringing another life into the world. The man may not be ready, even though he's so used to hearing, oh, as a black man, as a Spanish man, you know what I mean, as a man of color, you know what I mean, that you are always bombarded with the idea of these deadbeat dads. So you don't want to be that, no matter how much, you know, you may admit to it. You don't want to be that.
You may even speak down on that. I know I've done it. You may speak down on that man. Like,
even if you have those same emotions, like, man, I really don't want to have a kid right now. I just want to enjoy my lady. I just want to enjoy my wife. She want a kid. I don't necessarily want it. It's very understandable. It's very understandable to put yourself in the mindset of that. So it's understandable why some men may take the time, think about it, maybe sit there for 8, 7, 6 months or whatever, and be like, man, this is too much. And then you leave. I'm not trying to say that's okay, but it's understandable, because it's easier to run from stuff than to actually sit down with this woman, look her in the eye, and be like,
and tell her
baby,
something soothing. Hey, it's gonna be okay. Hey, we're gonna be able to take care of this. I got this under control.
I won't even say soothing. It's the fact that you need to sit down with her and say, hey, I need help. I don't know what I'm doing. Show me. And for her to be able to take that in and reciprocate that and say, okay, I'll show you. And it's a very hard combination. I myself will look at certain guys and go, I don't know how he can walk out on them babies and them beautiful kids.
Or even
I got one.
if they don't know what to do, and this is their first time, and knowing that, hey, since you don't know what to do and I don't know what to do, we'll figure this out together.
Right, you're always stronger together than you are apart. But once again, I can truly say I have many days where I sat down and went, this ain't for everybody. Having a kid is not for everybody. Like we were saying before we got started, this for grown people.
Yeah. We were saying before when you heard older people saying, just as Levy said, this is for grown people. It never did click. The light bulb didn't come on until you got a little older and you start figuring it out like, oh man, this may be this is it. This is for grown people. The sex, the dating, the relationships, things of that nature. You know what I'm saying? Because dating is, however you want to put it, if you don't want to accept it, dating is for marriage. That's what it was originated from and for, is to date, a certain people or a certain amount of people or a person, and to get to know them so you can marry them. It wasn't let me get with this person,
I look at dating like Baskin Robbins. You got 33 flavors. You don't really know what you like. I think you should taste everything. Like, all right, cool. You may not know you like butter pecan, but I like butter pecan.
But this may sound crazy, bro. This is what I understand. Just because I date you, why is it the mentality that because I'm dating you,
I got married?
I have a child with you?
Ooh.
This is what I understand. Because a lot of times, now call me the bad guy, but a lot of times it's going to be like, oh, you knew you were sleeping with me, you knew you were doing X, Y, Z when she gets pregnant.
Which is true.
But
you was out there going butt naked.
But because we have a relationship, we have a bond, I'm dealing with you, why does that automatically make you feel like I want to start a family with you?
Because when you're dealing with a woman and she lets you in like that, that's what that means. And a lot of guys don't realize that. When a woman lets you inside of her, you open to all the possibilities. Like you're saying that I accept whatever comes with this with you.
This is where communication comes in, because I'm like, I was dating somebody in the past and they didn't want kids, so it was never a situation where we was worried about having kids. We enjoyed each other, X, Y, Z. There wasn't nothing about having children at some point. So this is where communication comes in. You sit here, excuse my language, but you sit here spreading your legs for this man. You're enjoying whatever he's doing with you, X, Y, Z. You know what I mean? Then you get mad when he's not happy that you're pregnant. You get upset because he's not. Why are you upset? Did you ever sit here and be like, baby, I really love you, I can't wait to be with you, but I really wanted to have children? You never opened that conversation up.
But you
never opened it up, conversation like, you know what, I love you, I really want to have kids. This way the guy's in his head like, dang, okay, I know potentially this is something she wants, this is the trajectory of where she wants her life to be at. Now I know. Now I'm a dog. If I do mess around with this girl, get her pregnant, and try to back out, because I knew from the jump that this is what she wanted. Yeah. You never opened up any discussion. You never said nothing about, hey, I really am looking forward to having children someday, and X, Y, Z, so the man knows. And then you get mad at the man when he's not happy. I don't understand that.
A lot of guys will tell you up front, I don't want no kids. I ain't trying to kid with you. We just fucking. And a woman will think, well, excuse me, ladies, I know y'all mad. How you gonna speak from a woman's perspective? I'm just going off of what I experienced. So a woman will be like, oh, I can change him. I can change his mind. When he get a piece of this thing, I'm gonna change his mind. And then when that baby comes, he's like, yo, I don't want nothing to do with y'all. But now he's a dog.
Well, I'm gonna change your mind by putting this thing in your butt. If you feel like that. Talking about changing people's mind. You don't like that. And now you want to talk about changing people's minds.
See what happened?
You've been telling him you don't want that thing in your butt. But one day you slide it in there. I thought I was gonna change your mind. I thought you. Come on, man.
So, ladies, we know y'all gonna be in the comment section. It takes two.
No, it don't.
Ain't nobody telling him to go in raw. He could have protected himself. Well,
man, this was grown people. Yeah. We not having sex in no trash bag. This was grown people.
True.
Ain't nobody using no trash bag.
Butt naked in here. Even the phone had to agree. We going butt naked in here.
Oh man.
Put like that, but be strong.
But you see the difference. Put that thing in with that damn helmet on, you just normal.
Hey,
I can't even tell
it is what it is.
I'm talking about
It is
how,
what it
how
is.
this pussy feel. I don't know. Ask the trash bag.
Hey,
But back to it, man. I think at one point I looked at it as despicable and horrible and wrong, but now I kind of look at it as sometimes that man leaving is a good decision, because maybe he may not really be what you thought he was. So I know it's hard. I come from a single mother, so I know it can be challenging and hard, but at the same time, it could also be very beneficial.
and every man is not deserving of your body. So you got to take that into consideration.
I got to play devil's advocate.
This for grown people.
Yeah.
Like,
Along
that's
with that,
the title. This
along
for
with that,
grown
ladies, yeah, I know everybody's not deserving of your body. Fellas, these ladies ain't always deserving of dick. Don't just be handing dick out, okay? Vagina is not over dick. They're pretty equal. So don't just be handing dick out. Dick is precious. Don't just be giving it out. Please.
Oh, we know. Y'all trying to speak on it. Ladies, vice versa. We got you. We got you. It's vice versa.
I speak for
But
men.
as we said before, this is for grown people.
Grown folk.
This is for grown people.
People that got gout.
Most women out here protect themselves. You know what I mean?
Yes,
They either got
very
that
true.
IUD, they either tell you, you know what I mean? Most grown people are gonna handle business like
Right.
a grown woman will handle business.
Right.
You ain't dealing with these problems. This is when you still messing around with these
Knucklehead.
knuckleheads, man. You damn
Or
chicken
you got a can. Y'all know what a can is, right? Know what a can is. If you got kids right beside you, you know, cover their
I hope
ears
kids
so
ain't
they
watching
can't
this.
see.
Ain't for the kids. This for grown people.
A can is a crazy ass nigga,
Mm-hmm.
and that could be both male and female. Male and female. It
Females
doesn't
can be
have
niggas
color.
too.
It doesn't have color.
Yeah, it does.
So it
It's pink.
please excuse that term.
It's pink.
Please excuse that term. Okay? It doesn't prevail in color. But that's what a can is. So be mindful who you let into your body.
Who you let into your house?
A lot of these men, a lot of these women are spoiled, man. Social media's got them they're not living in the real world. They spoiled. They sitting here hungry because, you know what I mean, they messed up their finances at the club or wherever that they did. They shoot a post out on social media, and now they got a hot and ready pizza coming to the house. These thirsty ass little boys, oh, I'm hungry, and you post a pic laying in the bed with you know what I mean? They're not living in the real world, man. They living in the world. You go on a first date with them, they think they Beyonce. You know what I mean? You're not Beyonce. You would teardrop in the ocean.
Ooh.
You a teardrop,
Spit
man.
that, talk that game, young
So
man.
the social media's got a lot of these females' heads messed up, you know, and then they posting all type of stuff going against how they really live in their life. So, I mean, you just got to take into account, man. Like I said, relationships, this is for grown people, man.
Grown
Don't
folk.
sit here crying, you know what I mean? You should already have that sight, that third eye when you start dealing with somebody about what they're about and what they'll really bring to the table for you. When they start talking about their past, their history, who they're dealing with, who they dealt with before, soak all that in. Don't let just somebody because they handsome or she look good, just throw all your senses out the window. Come on, man, we got to stop that. And then you wonder why a lot of these females are single. You know what I mean? Personalities is hard, but it's spoiled. Spoiled, man. Relationship isn't for spoiled people. That's nasty. Who wants to be with a spoiled person?
That's right.
You know what I mean? That's not cool. Men and females, both. It goes both ways. So, you know.
50-50.
All right. So there we have it. There we have it.
Once again, Levy 5'6", Levy's ice cream. Come get it, the best thing you'll taste in the place for any race. We ain't do it first, but we did it the best.
Did it the best. My boy Steve-O. I'm your boy Keyz.
Puerto Rican Steve.
All day long. We out of here, Double M's. Catch you on the next time.
Yeah.